that's enough of that for now.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Oh! Are you kidding me?
Sure, aren't you?
Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. Howdy, y'all, and welcome to another edition of Stories Untold. My name is Price, and Hi, my name's Price, and welcome to another episode of Stories Untold. We're about to play The Last Session. It's been about a week since I played the game. I just didn't have any time to get around to playing this last episode, but now I have the time, and so we gon' do it. Let's get this thing on the road. Let's see the awesome intro, as we always do. So stoked on that. So stoked. Never get old for me. Oh yeah, there it is. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Oh! Are you kidding me?
Sure, aren't you?
Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Come on.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment. Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Okay.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a
What?
black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Look at the walls. Lock the door and suddenly they're just like monsters. All right. Get ready for something in the face. All right. Okay, we're back at where we were in the episode 3.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake.
Did you see that? Central Operations Monitoring or whatever? I meant coma.
With you.
That's good.
Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
All right, so we're doing this again, huh? 5... Let's keep it going. Come on. All the way up. 5610, huh? So I guess maybe I'm going to have to do like a little bit of everything in this last episode, maybe? 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Is that right?
You gotta see this.
Okay.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
I did. It won't let me... There we go. Wait a minute. "20F, fatal accident. Driver, James Atten." So 20F means that the person who died was not us. That was someone else. Injured, number 1. Deceased, doesn't say how many. James was injured. Station wagon, white. Oh boy. Okay, so we were in some kind of accident. Hold on, let's zoom this out so we can get an understanding of what's fully going on here. Y'all might not be able to read this too well, but I'm going to put it into a view so that I can at least read it, and then y'all can hear me say it. So let's see. Accident description. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on the scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Okay. All right, looks like we don't have road traffic accident report over here is what we got. So then, let's head back over to this side. Code word reference test. There is no reference. Execute. Can I not? What am I supposed to type? I don't know. Unless he was saying it in the, because like, listen to the.
2304.
Let's see, 20F. Does that work?
This is 20F 12 19 86.
Okay. Oh, I see. Look, there's a couple. There's a thing that's circled up there. There's a thing that's circled there, and there's a thing that's circled there. 20F- fatal accident. All caps. Yep. Okay. Then the second thing that's circled is empty whiskey. Okay. And the last one is out of control. Nope. Try that. Yep. Got it. Okay.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM, huh?
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Light flickers on. Oh. Moving around is a little odd. This doesn't make sense to you. No, it doesn't. And the sensitivity on this mouse is like through the roof now. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. A little bit. No. All of your sessions were recorded to tape. This is the 4th session. Okay? Driving home, don't have that 5th pint for steps to recovery. So this is all stuff about drunk driving, which we know happened. I tense up. Someone else is here. Okay.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian.
I got a tape.
Although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Super stressing me out, y'all.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
This would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. Okay. Did we maybe, like, attack the police officer after the accident, maybe? I could see that maybe being a thing. I washed my hands, but in this place it feels pointless. Ah, I got a little achievement for that, too. It said cleansed. That's funny. All right. Home Award is where we're heading, I bet. Got a day room over here. Okay. Spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. Stories Untold. Seats for visitors. Not that you've ever had any. Turn on the TV. No. There's a note, or there's something on the side of it there. Arc. Super arc light. Okay. Closer to the TV? No. Can't. Whoa! My game just minimized. Hold on a second. I'm back. Alright, things are fine. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there's no detail here. So I have no memory of this room because I've never been in this room. And so this is all in my head. Interesting. It's very interesting stuff. Another door you never opened. You don't know what was in here. Doesn't even have a sign. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind me. I don't like that. Presence behind me, huh? I don't like that. No. Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. I don't like this. Back to the wall. We walk sideways. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Don't say that to me. Oh, it's so bright. Okay.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
100 joules. Where do I set that again? Shoot.
Come on.
Okay, is it this one? There we go. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea what to press now. I have it. It's set.
Get this on the screen, please.
There we go. Screen's on. I gotta turn the monitor on. Gotcha.
I can't
Waiting
see
extra
if I can
data.
Get this on the screen now.
Okay. It's on the screen. What else do I need to be doing? Not ready?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Amp full to 10. What's this. There we go. Oh, okay. I accidentally had left that other thing on. I could barely tell that this was on.
Clear.
There we go.
No.
Because you can only have on the one set of machines that you're working with.
200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
All right. 200 it is.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Come on. There we go.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm going. Don't worry. It's my own heart, I think.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Is that not what this is currently set to? X-ray? Ah, there we go.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please. The drill, please.
On. What else needs to go off? This thing? No. This? Definitely want that on. We definitely want this on. Drill's on. I don't think there's anything else.
Screen, please.
Oh, you need it. I see. Oh, it's going to be rough to watch.
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax.
It's rough. That's rough. Do not want to be awake during that.
Alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh! One of the oldest forms of surgery that we have is performing a tryphan. Yikes. That was rough. Oh, whoa, it's like on fire. That's horrifying. It might have been that before and I just never noticed. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Okay, look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Go to door. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go through door. Go to hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. Okay. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you'd promise you'd stay downstairs with the party. All right. Look around. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. It's not inaccurate. Kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Okay. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read writing. Happy New Year, 1986, on another banner. Weird place to hang it. Yes, indeed. There's a utility room. Go to utility room. Probably don't, right? Just as you're about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. Had a feeling that's where it was going. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get drink. You pour Jen a drink. And one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really went out of their way to make this trip for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective, and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Press enter to continue. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink! Drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Oh no, this is the night that it happened, I bet you. And as a result, we're getting drunk and it's going to be our fault. Look around. The room is full. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks, a collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Enter. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drinks in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Thank Dad. I'm sorry, I don't understand. All right, let's look around. There are racks of fine wines and the door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. Head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Okay. Thank Dad. He tells you he's proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Okay. Look around. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Go to hallway. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Ask Jen what happened. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Help Jen. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Talk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Help Jen. Help Jen.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
Dang.
Don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Yikes. Yep. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No is the answer. Sorry, I understand. No, I cannot drive you. Yes. Okay. Talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. No. See, it's one of those ones, and I get it. It's a game where these events already happened. We really don't have control here. We're forced to walk through it the way that they want us to. There's always that desire to fight against it. Go get keys. All right, go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. All right, look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here, while stairs can take you up. Upstairs. All right, let's see. Drive Jen. No? All right, talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. Okay, go get keys. I would assume that they would be upstairs is my thing, but I guess maybe they're in the hallway? Or into the go to living room? You're sure your keys are in the living room. Gotcha. Okay. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Talk to Mom. Talk to Mum. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Hug. Grab keys. Sorry, I don't understand. Find keys. Look around. Coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Grab coat. Look for keys. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. I'm in the living room, and I said that this is where... Okay, so go to... Or look at coffee table, maybe? Drinks on coasters, like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look on chair. Various friends of your mums and dad are deep in conversation. Just look around again. I can go back to the kitchen, but I'm nearly certain it's in here. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look in jacket. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. That was like the first thing I tried to do. Okay. Go to car. I assume I have to actually go to a hallway. Okay, go to hallway. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning, and no one else is in any fit state to drive. Neither am I! You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. Don't drive. Make better decisions. Call an Uber / Lyft / taxi. It's 1986, so I guess a cab. All right. Go to car. Go outside. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Get in car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Right, use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. You fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Thank Jen. Sorry, I don't understand. All right, turn on car. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower, despite holding keys near. Use key. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. These text adventures, man. Okay, turn on heat. All right, drive. The car doesn't move, given that the engine isn't there. I thought I said turn it on. Turn on car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. Drive. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the... release brake. They're trying to point out to us, like, through our inability to properly think through the steps of starting a car, we're behaving drunk by jumping to the next step always. Like, it's very interesting. Release parking brake. Or I spelled it wrong. Release parking brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like the first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I know, right? I am driving, very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Turn left. Turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it? Oh, no.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Crazy sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Pull over. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream. Pull over.
James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
Wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Can I click on this? Get out. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Remove seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of your car. Get out. You squeeze through wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to you, next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing, holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Gotcha. Put whiskey in blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and then toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Wave for help. Sorry, you are not making any sense. Help. Ask for help. Scream. No. Go to figure. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault.
Sounds like.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
It's all my fault.
Say it. Tell them.
That's what I'm supposed to say. That's what I've been supposed to say from the beginning. It was all my fault. How do I tell them?
Yourself.
How do I tell them?
It has to end, James. Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end. Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to fully understand them.
Back to where we started. Put an end to this nightmare.
Do I need to go to the TV?
You can do this, James. You can let go.
Certainly feels like an emergency.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, man. That got me, man. That was good. That was good. So, when I realized, I think it was in the third session, maybe it was in the second one. In the third session, I definitely realized I was playing the same person. And that's when I realized, like, oh, okay, there's something going on here where it's like this is more of an extension of our character than like different stories that we're experiencing. But man, I dug the heck out of that. I hope they make more. I really do. I'm curious. I want to look into what the what the process was like making this game and if this team plans on releasing more content, because you could see them easily like being like, okay, let's release, DLC like DLC snippets of the game, or, having just other ways of playing more of it, maybe doing a sequel. But either way, man, I enjoyed the heck out of that. I really did. So, well, with all that, that is, as far as I know, the entirety of Stories Untold. So, with all that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end this here. I hope y'all enjoyed this little short mini-series of checking this game out. And do let me know if you know of any other similar games. I really appreciated this, and I love the very, film-style credits that they have as well. Really fits the theme. But, with all that, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.